Hello friends, and welcome back to the course of creating web application using JavaScript, HTML, jQuery, CSS in Full Stack Master. In our previous videos, we have seen that how you can use your existing node.js application, prepare them to get it ready in order to deploy it into the cloud. Especially, we are focusing right now in order to deploy your application in Heroku. So you might have noticed that in order to deploy our application into the Heroku, we have to do minimum 3 things. The first thing that we have done is in the package JSON, we have added the engine. And inside the package JSON, we have also moved all of our dev dependencies. We have moved them into the dependencies. The second thing we did is we have added npm build script. So if you go in your package JSON and check out that inside the script, you should have a build script ready. The next thing we did is we have introduced start script in our package JSON. So these are the minimum 3 things that you need to do before you want to deploy your existing node.js application into Heroku. You have seen that whenever we will run npm start, it is supposed to run a server. And in order to run a server, we have used Express and we have installed Express in our project. So now it is a good time to go ahead and deploy your application into Heroku and create your own URL which is public, and you can share this URL with your friends and families, and you can watch your own website in your mobile or laptop or tablet. So before we begin, if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, then please consider subscribing Full Stack Master channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that whenever I publish my video, you will get it first. So without doing any delay, let's go ahead and see how we can deploy our application into the Heroku. Let me show you what we will do first. So whenever you go to the Heroku, you will first see, like I said, the registration page. And inside the registration page, if you have not yet registered, then go ahead and register yourself. For now, I will go ahead and log in myself, and then I will go to my dashboard page. Inside the dashboard page, I will see if I have already created my application, and those are my existing applications. Now what I should do is I should hit on the new button. Whenever I will hit the new button, it will bring me into the page where it will ask me what is the application name that I want to put for my dream project. In this application, I want to put a unique name. So let me try to write Rupesh user registration demo. And if you notice, this already have been used, and I might have already used for my practice. But if I put Rupesh user registration demo 1, then it is available. I will select the region United States. You can select your region whatever you want. Next, let's click on the create app and see what we see. So when you click on the create app, it will create your application and take you into the deploy tab. So in last time we saw there are 7 different tabs available in Heroku configurations. But the deploy tab is the very important tab. Therefore it will take you into the deploy tab, and there you will go and you will see. In the deploy tab, we are interested on deployment method. Since we have created our application and checked in to the GitHub, I would select here GitHub. Next, since I have already connected my Heroku with my GitHub account, therefore my account is already selected here. If you have not yet connected the GitHub from Heroku, it may ask you to connect your GitHub. So next you can see it is asking me to search my application from my GitHub repository. So what I can do is let me go to my own GitHub repository and let me search what is my application name. And here I go. I can copy this name from here, which is faster for me, and let me put this application name into the search. You see my application is coming. Let me click on connect to connect this application from the Heroku. So here you should notice that with this connection, Heroku has established a good connection to your repository, and now Heroku has access to deploy the code right from your repository in the GitHub. The next section that you will see is the automatic deploy. If you remember, we have discussed that there is a continuous deployment process available in Heroku. That means whenever you will go and check in any code into the GitHub master branch, then automatically deployment will happen. So build will be succeed and then things will be deployed. Whenever build is failed, your new code will not be deployed. Sometimes if you are working with multiple people in a team, you are also interested to write some test. And then you should be careful that whenever your tests are passing, then only you want to check in your code and deploy it. So if you have any continuous integration setup, then you can do that by selecting this checkbox. Since we have not written yet any test and we have not set up any continuous integration services, we will not select this button. So therefore, I will not select wait before my CI to be passed. I will not select this checkbox because I do not have any CI integrated. However, I want to deploy automatically whenever I want to commit something in my master branch that I want. Therefore, let me select that automatic deploy button. Now my GitHub and Heroku are well connected. So anytime I will do any check-in or any commit, it will definitely go ahead and trigger the new build and then it will deploy my new code into the Heroku. In this video, I will demonstrate you how it is happening live. The next option is the manual deploy. This is the option from where you can deploy from any branch whatever status of your code in that branch is into Heroku. This is the very handy method that you can right away deploy your code base into Heroku. So I know my master branch code is up to date and it is working. Therefore, what I want is, I want to deploy my code from master branch. And therefore, let me click deploy branch button here and it will deploy the current status, whatever code we have into Heroku. And you can see here, whenever I clicked on deploy branch, it started showing me the logs. Whatever activity going on in the log, it is showing it here. Right away in the Heroku, you can see that when it is deploying into the dyno, whatever scripts are coming, it is showing into the log. You can see here, it is installing all npm packages. It is building our application. And once build is successful, it is doing some optimization by caching and compressing. And then finally, it is giving me my URL. So with that, you have now ready URL where you can go and see your application live. So if you are following with me and if you see this URL now in your screen, then congratulations. Congratulations that you have created your own application and you have uploaded the application over the cloud within 4 or 5 minutes. Now let's go ahead and check that whether our application is running or not. Let me add couple of users and let me see whether I can add users or not. So see, my validations are working and I can add many users also. Let me try and delete some of the users. Hey, I can delete user as well. It seems our application is completely running and it is now in the cloud. At this moment, you can go ahead and check your URL into your mobile and try to add delete users from there also and enjoy your movement. And then it will give you a lot of confidence. Now, if you are going to any interview, you can show your application live to your interviewer as well. Since our application is in Heroku, let me take you to the settings page and show you what are the different settings that we have selected for our own project. So if you go to our activity page, here you can see that you will be shown all of the activities that has been done in your, and you can see we have done so far one build and therefore it is showing one build and one deployment. Next in the access, you can see so far I am the only user who is working on this project. Therefore it is showing only my name. Next in the settings, if you see there is no configuration variable so far we have set. And also it is showing me what kind of application I have deployed. As you can see here, it is showing that you have deployed node.js application. And there is an option that you can enable SSL and hence you can create HTTPS URL. However, for that you have to buy your subscription and you have to convert your dyno into paid dyno. So you can always do that. And you can see it is showing you the URL of your project and it is also showing you who is the owner of this project. In case you want to transfer the ownership, you can do it from here. And the very good feature that I very like is the maintenance mode. This is my favorite feature actually. So here you can select this maintenance mode button and then the moment you select and suppose you are doing some kind of environment update or some kind of database management update or anything you are trying to do and you want to shut down your application for a couple of minutes, you can always go ahead and turn on this maintenance mode. Let me try and show you what happens when you turn on your maintenance mode. So go ahead and click on the maintenance mode button. It will ask you a prompt. It will show you a dialog that do you really want to enable the maintenance mode? And let me do that yes. And let me go to my project and see in your application. If you refresh your application, you will see that your application is in maintenance mode. This is such a nice tool, isn't it? Like you never created your own web page to show your application in maintenance mode, and currently it is coming free for you. So now let me go ahead and disable the maintenance mode. Now let's quickly check out the resources. Since we are using free subscription, it is putting our application into the free dyno, which is fine. We are fine with that. Next, let's check out the add-ons. So last time I told you that add-ons are the place where you can add your third-party extensions. Suppose you want to add MongoDB, you can add that. So let me search quickly for MongoDB and I can show you that how it looks like. So the moment you type MongoDB, it will show you the mlab. Mlab is nothing but the MongoDB extension for the Heroku. From here you can connect to your MongoDB cloud and then you can save your data right into the MongoDB. However, this is not the complete free. It is a chargeable option. So if you need more data to save, within 1 GB is free. If you need more data, you need to pay money for that. And therefore, whenever you provision this extension or add-on into your application, then you have to first give your billing information into your account. If you have not yet given your credit card information in your account, even though you click provision, it will not allow. It will show error. It will say that first give me credit card information. And then you can give the credit card information and then you can always select the sandbox free option where it will be like if you save 1 GB and less, it will be free for you. It will never charge for you. So you can always select the free plan, and then it is good for you and you can connect. If you are Angular developer and you are doing mean.js application, then I have created a playlist called as e-commerce web application. So there I am writing the code from the scratch to create your own e-commerce application. There you can see that I have created a MongoDB and I have saved my data into the MongoDB as well. And I demonstrated you how you can deploy your Angular project into the Heroku, and there while deploying into the Heroku, I have demonstrated how you can connect to the Mongo mlab in the Heroku for your web application. So if you are interested in Angular and connecting to the MongoDB over the cloud, then don't forget to watch my e-commerce application from the scratch, and you can watch it from the beginning till the end. And you will learn how to deploy your Angular application into the Heroku. So next, let's quickly check our overview page. And in our overview page, you can see it is saying that you are in $0 subscription free dyno, and it is showing that there is no add-ons is installed, and it is also showing all of the activities. Now, do you remember I have asked you that whenever you will commit any changes into master branch, Heroku will deploy automatically your new code base into the cloud. So it's a very good idea to check this out live here now. So let me go ahead into my GitHub location and let me demonstrate you live. So what I will do is I will change the readme file. Let me type out something in my readme file and let me commit these changes. So let's go ahead and go to the readme file, hit on edit button right from here, and let's write out some text over here. Let me write that this is a web application using JavaScript, and since we are using ES6 feature, we have also used Webpack. All of this detail I can write it here. And then let's go ahead and commit right from online from GitHub. You can always do it from the VS Code, like you can change the files and you can commit and push. But for the demo purpose, I am doing it from the GitHub live. So the moment I committed my changes into the GitHub master branch, let me go to the activity tab of my Heroku. And let's go ahead and refresh your activity tab. And you can see here that it is showing that build is in progress. So congratulations, Heroku automatically identified that someone has checked in into the master branch of your GitHub project. And therefore Heroku started compiling your code right away. So this is the beautiful feature, and this is what called as continuous deployment. Therefore, anytime you commit and push your build, and then your CI is set up or not set up, it will take your code and deploy it live. You can also check that I am couple of times checking my application, and you can see that when it is deploying or build is running, at that time your application is not down. It is all good. Now you see the activity status, it is saying build succeeded and also the application got deployed. And let's go ahead and check our application whether it is running or not. So see, my application is now up and running. So congratulations, you saw that continuous deployment live and you saw continuous deployment is working, and the moment I committed and pushed my change, it just deployed. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching this video from beginning to the end. And then you might have following along with me, and you might have also able to successfully deployed your code base into the Heroku. If you have deployed your code base into the Heroku and you have created your own URL, then congratulations to you, and I will be happy to see your URLs. And therefore please put in the comment box your URLs, and I'll be very happy to visit your URL and see your themes and CSS and your code, what you have done. It is fun to share your code, share your work with others. And especially if you show to me, then I'll be very happy. So I'll be waiting for your comments, and then I will reply and congratulates to you also. Till then, happy coding and be happy, and we will see you in my next course.